Hi everyone, this is Michelle. This is Scent of a Woman. I do short and sweet scent reviews. I do some cooking, some beauty, and some skincare. If those are things that you like, then please subscribe or give it a thumbs up. Today we're going to be talking about Nino Amaddeo. This perfumer had his range of perfumes a few years back. They were called Les Notes Gourmandes, and I own Renaissance, which smells very similar to Love Don't Be Shy. It's also very affordable. Other fragrances that he's known for are Heliotrope, Dragé, and I do believe there's a patchouli one as well. He's very popular because, first of all, he's pretty affordable and his fragrances are quite long-lasting. I think that this Renaissance lasts longer on clothing than Love Don't Be Shy, and this 100ml bottle I think only cost me like $40 to $45 as opposed to Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, which is around $250 now or $265. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's in the 200s. So this one is way more affordable and you get more value for your money, I think. Whilst Kilian is a beautiful fragrance house, there's been a lot of reviews on its longevity, which is very poor, but they're beautifully blended, obviously. So my first fragrance that I would like to talk about is Nino Amaddeo's Ombre. It's in this little travel atomizer, and this is everything that I wish that Kayali Invite Amber was like. The Kayali one kind of was very pungent and it burnt my nose a little bit. This one is more buttery and it's just more mass appealing, I think. So if you love buttery vanilla ambers, I think you should try this. The notes on this one, of course, are floral notes, amber, vanilla, and I do believe there's some patchouli and spices as well as tonka. So it's like a really spicy tonka and a spicy vanilla, but the amber is done in such a way that it's not as harsh to your nose. I found the Kayali one just did not mesh well with my chemistry and I actually had to get rid of it. The next one is Irresistible Neroli, which is also in this little travel size atomizer. This is a very, very green neroli. So the notes are green notes, jasmine, sambac, neroli, citruses, and I think some wood. Could there be cedar in there? Anyway, it's very citrusy, very woody, very green, and I actually like it because it's really fresh and there's nothing like this in my collection. So I may eventually get a bottle down the line. I just don't really need any extra perfume right now. The one that I did buy, I'm going to review for you in just a minute, and it's my favorite and I love it so much. But this Neroli one, ooh, really pretty, very different, unique. You could definitely smell the jasmine. The top is super green though, very fresh and green and citrusy, and it's a great bright burst of zesty, I think lemon and oranges. It's so refreshing. And then we've got Vie Rive or Vie Rive. This is the one that's similar to Love Don't Be Shy as well as the Renaissance one that I showed you earlier. This one, longevity wise, it's, you know, moderate, 3 to 4 hours. Projection is not massive, but I could still smell it on me for a good hour and a half. Not super long lasting, so I think that if you like those notes, which are orange blossom, marshmallow, vanilla, oh gosh, what else was in there? Can't really remember. Anyway, it's very similar to Love Don't Be Shy. It's just less pricey, and I think that this would be a great intro to this house. If you like those gourmand sort of marshmallow, orange blossom, bergamot scents, this is definitely your intro. So I've saved the best for last, and it's Nino Amaddeo's Fabulous Rose, which comes in this 100ml bottle, 3.4 ounces I do believe, and you can get a bigger size. I'm not sure if it's 120 or 160. Don't quote me on that. I paid around $90 for this, which I think is a really amazing price for a niche brand. And I just want to tell you that this is the most amazing rose scent that I've ever owned, and I've got a fair few amount of rose perfumes. This one is nothing like any of those, because a lot of mine are chypres and they're very fresh, or they're typical rose, very floral, very petal smelling. So this one is completely different. This is your date night. This is very sultry and very elegant at the same time. Dare I say sexy, dare I say daring. It's definitely like nothing I've ever seen or anything I've ever had in my collection. If you like Rose Rouge by Van Cleef & Arpels or Burning Rose by Carolina Herrera, this is going to be right up your alley. This is that sultry, dark rose that kind of reminds me of like gothic rose sort of a scent. It's beautiful and super head turning. So I'll read a couple of the notes to you guys. In the top there's bergamot, peach, and I think lemon, and then mid is of course rose, iris, jasmine, and I think base is patchouli, vanilla, and sandalwood. That sounds right. So those notes, I don't know, they just work their magic, and it is like nothing you've ever smelled before. I recently wore this out, and I received a compliment from a woman, and she was like, "You smell incredible," and I was like, "Thank you." And then when I was going to leave, she was like giving me a hug, and she kept sniffing my hair, and she's like, "Your neck smells so good that it's good enough to like eat." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay, thank you." And she was laughing. I kind of know her. She's a friend of a friend, so I wasn't, too taken aback. And I was kind of blushing a little bit. So I showed her the name of the perfume, and I showed her where to get it, and she was like, "Oh, I just love that scent. Like, I never really pay attention to perfume, but this is amazing." And I was like, "Get it, you'll thank me later." And she was like, "Oh, I will." So I thought it was kind of a cute exchange, and just to show you that it is very unique, very different. And I haven't heard many people talk about this house except for Sebastian at Smelling Great, but I think he covered the men's range more. So I am telling you, ladies, this will knock your socks off and your partner's socks. So Fabulous Rose by Nino, Amaddeo. I think you should get it. I think you're gonna love it. And yeah, drop a little comment in my comment boxes below and let me know if you like it. I hope you do. Okay, take care everyone.